Hi, you guys. Okay, this is going to be the new day for the spirit of 622, and yes, my YouTube channel is up and coming. Now I have to figure out, because the YouTube changed, I have to figure out how to actually record videos. Maybe I'll just do it through iMovie and leave it at that. And then, or I can do it through Google Hangouts. I think today I'm going to do it through Google Hangouts. If Google Hangouts doesn't work, I'm going to record it through iMovie. And so I want to tell you, along with the YouTube video Butterflies of CP, YouTube videos, I should say, Butterflies of CP, I am coming up with a fully focused, disabled podcast. Me, playing disabled here. One of my podcasting mentors, who educates everyone on the planet. His name is Lewis Condon, and he educates everyone on the planet. And he goes, well, why don't you just do a disabled podcast? That's your niche, and don't worry, the spirit of 622 and Butterflies of Wisdom aren't going anywhere, and I'll explain this one on Monday. But I really want to do a disabled focused podcast, because apparently, so I've been told, yoga is inspirational to the disabled. And so I really want to refocus my niche, not only keep Butterflies of Wisdom, not only keep my solo show, which is the spirit of 622, which I'm recording from my iPhone, and I just really want to do a disabled focused show, because I think it's time for me to quit sharing my story and just teach from what I learned. See, teaching is always in my blood. I've decided I am a full-time podcaster who plays teacher on the side, who plays teacher in a classroom on the side. And because of the world going screwy-looey right now, I think that educators who are thinking about becoming a solo entrepreneur, that's not such a great idea, because, even if you are covered by health insurance, and, And so, but I feel like these new teachers are not getting the experience they need. I mean, I've been talking to retired educators out the yin-yang over the past couple years, and basically what they've been saying is, we don't understand special ed model that they're teaching in schools, if they are even teaching. I mean, I have a friend who's a speech pathologist by training, and she got taken out into the real world after getting her practicums out of UVA, which is one of the top educational institutions in the country. UVA as a University of Virginia. And so I think and she was teaching aides and teaching parents out in yin yang. And so I think that teachers need to learn from a special ed student. Now, how this is going to work is, yes, I'm picking up another podcast. Yes, I'm going to be nuts, but that's okay. I picked up another podcast. I tried it once before, but that once before failed because I couldn't keep up 2 podcasts. But I did a disabled focus podcast in the past, and now the feed is no longer in existence. So, but I still have recorded episodes of that feed because I did it on a conference call on. So I will do again, starting May 20th for setup, and if I can get it together at the end of May, we can start it at the end of May. But I'm thinking June 14th, 2017 would be the launch date. Now, the reason why I say June 14th is because June 14th is the anniversary of my back. And as you guys know by now, my back is going through its paces right now, trying to recover itself, and I have to go through a CAT scan and all that good stuff. So, the reason why I'm thinking that June 14th is going to be this start of a temporary name of Winning with Disabilities here. Use my name and just add disabilities. But that's a temporary name. I don't know yet. But now that I put that out to the universe, it will probably be Winning with Disabilities. Now, it's going to be me and an able-bodied co-host. I haven't decided yet who, because my previous co-host, even though I love him dearly, and he wants to be a disabled advocate, I think it's easier to focus on disabilities without someone who's so into it that he'll get in fights with people. I mean, literally fights. I never met a disabled advocate who literally got in fights with guests about disability rights, and he just is so into it, and I tried to bring him out of his disabled bubble, but too late for that one, and mine's made up. And now he's like, well, let's keep working together. Yoga's not inspirational. Keeping healthy's not inspirational. And so I'm actually in the middle of switching teams on Butterflies of Wisdom. So that's what I'm going to do. But with this other disabled-focused podcast, I am going to have an able-bodied co-host, and we're just going to talk about disabilities and bring disability experts in, and then we're going to see how that happens. I mean, this will be a good test, but we're going to bring the top names in. I mean, with my other podcast, Butterflies of Wisdom, which, yes, should be, is, and now when you type Butterflies of Wisdom in, into iTunes, it comes up third, but I want to come up number one. Thank you very much. And so with my other podcast, Butterflies of Wisdom, aka Wynn's Woman of Wisdom. Wynn's the Woman of Wisdom wasn't a disabled focused podcast to begin with. So I tried that, and it just was a complete disaster, and so I'm trying it again. But it won't launch until June. So when it launches, I will tell you guys, and I will make a big announcement on my Butterflies of Wisdom too. So I'm looking right now for an able-bodied co-host. I'm putting this out to the universe, putting it on live wire here, and say, dear universe, please find me educated, able-bodied co-host that wants to help me, because I need to start teaching people about disabilities. I mean, this is nuts. I mean, I'm now almost 30 years old, and this is nuts what the education system is doing, and to people with disabilities, and this Betsy DeVos thing is going down in flames, and retired educators think it's absolutely nuts that she's in office, and it's like, I need to do this mission now more than ever. With Obama, we love you, we miss you, we miss Michelle's healthy eating campaign, but I want to do this now more than ever. So that's going to be my projects for June. My other project for June is going back to school, yes. I'm right now on medical leave because the higher powers gave me a monkey wrench, and so they said, here, deal with this monkey wrench of spinal degenerational stuff, and then get your mind in a good headspace to bury it in the books. And so that's what I'm doing. I tried to do both, and it didn't work. So I decided to take a medical leave of absence, and yeah. And so, but I won't let this monkey wrench stop me. I just have to now listen to my body and give it a little self-love. That's why the Disabled Focused podcast will be starting in June. And because June is my birthday month, so I might as well start this teaching project in June. The year I turned 30, which I can't believe that I'm a 30-year-old with cerebral palsy, and it scares me. It literally does. So right now I'm looking for a co-host, so if you guys know of anyone that wants to be a co-host and can do this once a week, it's going to be a once a week podcast. It's not going to be every day, and it's going to be once a week. So if you know anyone that could commit to once a week, let me know, and then we'll take it from there. And you guys can tweet me at Wynn Kelly Charles. Wynn, W-I-N, Kelly, K-E-L-L-Y, Charles, C-H-A-R-L-E-S. And no spaces in that. And of course, the @ symbol. And then you guys can email me at Aspen, Wynn, W-I-N, Aspen, A-S-P-E-N, Wynn, W-I-N, at gmail.com if you guys know of a co-host, and I'll put this out to my bigger fan base as well. And so let's get this Disabled Party started and Disabled Educational Party started. And so I will catch you guys next Sunday, and we will see where it goes. Bye, you guys.